shit. Hang on.
Uh-huh. Take your time.
Fuck, I can't remember what I was gonna pull up to show you. Or
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to retrace my mental steps to remember what it was.
You don't just put one foot in front of the other.
It was. It wasn't in relate. The video that Megan showed me threw me the hell off because it was really funny.
Yeah?
Oh, fuck! I cannot. Oh, it was. I don't remember. Fuck.
Yeah?
Was it something on Google?
Do you have a link to it? Do you have...
I opened.
I can't believe you tried to... I can't believe you do Wordle.
Johnny told me to do it, so I figured. Well, so because like
You're not that man's bitch.
Well, no, he told me. Well, because I'm good at it, actually. Well, because he'd. So the reason I started doing it was like I sat there and watched him stare at it for 10 minutes. Like I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm doing the Wordle, and I'm like, you gonna guess any words? He's like, I'm trying to figure it out. So I walk away, come back a few minutes later. He's still staring at it.
Is it like he didn't even have like the first word?
He was on the fourth attempt, so he guessed 3 times and gotten a couple of the letters. So I look down at it, like I glance over his shoulder, look at it for like maybe a minute, tell him what the word is, and it's the right word.
Uh-huh.
So he's like, you should do the Wordle, and I'm like, I do it some days. I just realized that it had become midnight, so the new Wordle came out, so I was like, fuck it.
Oh my god, fine.
There's this
fine.
version of the game called the Kingdom Hearts Hurdle.
No, shut up. No,
Josh.
no.
Josh.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Adastra. We have been recording for like 3 minutes.
Hi.
Don't worry about
Here,
it.
let's see what
No, fuck you.
Let's see what
fuck
the
you.
hurdle is today.
No. What is this?
It's you have to you do guesses of the song, whatever song it is. So, can you tell what that was?
I can't.
Here, let's for the viewers.
This time coming to feels real, and I immediately know I'm not in the dream. I smell lavender. Amicus? My eyes feel like they're glued shut, and I have to rub at them to get them fully open. The first thing I see is the sky, the planet Anchorus, and the moon Torque.
That's an actual word. It's torque.
Torque.
It's pronounced torque.
Torque. Both of them glowing brightly.
You want to see if I get it right? First go, baby. Let's go. I was right. I usually get them in the first
We're gonna
go.
get copyright claimed. I stare at the two floating orbs for a while, waiting for things to fall into place as to why I'm out here. I'm laying on something hard like concrete, and I feel soft but weighty things on my chest. My hands are curled around it, and I lift it slowly to have a look, even though it feels like a 50-pound dumbbell. Dumbbell. Flowers? Flowers with a fair bit of lavender mixed in. Slowly, I turn my head, and again, I get the feeling of heavy weights attached to my body. I somehow manage it and immediately see that I'm in the amphitheater.
But why?
At the same time, I see more flowers, and I realize that they're arranged all around me in a circle.
Oh my god, we're at his funeral. We're at Marco's funeral. Oh my god.
Moving my head around also makes me realize that there's something scratchy and prickly on my head. Still struggling with my heavy hands, I reach up and grab onto it. I lift it from my head and hold it in front of my face, my eyes taking a moment to focus on it to find out that it's a wreath, pink flowers woven into the twigs. I finally drop my arm to slide. Yes.
to the side.
Guess. Getting too tired to hold it up, and I watch it lazily roll a few feet away. Yes. The movement sends a wave of tingling through my body, but it fades quickly. The heavy weakness is also starting to fade, but I'm more worried about how I got here, and why I'm covered in flowers. Wow, you're an idiot. From what I can tell, I'm in the garden, though a part of it I haven't been to before.
I mean, I don't know if his mind would immediately jump to, "Oh, I'm at my funeral."
If I was lying in a ritualistic circle with flowers and I fell unconscious and I was just sick, I'd be like, "Lol, whoops."
Lol, whoopsie daisy.
Now I have to awkwardly go in there and say false alarm.
Sorry, guys. Hey, I got saved by your cosmic gods.
But if you
Sorry.
still wanted to hold the funeral and then you pull out a gun and shoot the next person nearest to you.
Yeah, so we don't waste it all, you know.
Yeah, we could now.
We've rented the space. We've already got all the flowers.
Right.
Might as well make it for someone. The memorial might be a little weird. Well, because you know how usually they have like those slideshows in like the
Yeah.
entryway of people.
Yeah.
It's just a slideshow of me, but it's the viewing is for the other dead person, so it's kind of
We don't have to invite their family. This is for us anyway.
Yeah, this is for us anyway. It's
for us.
It's our party.
Facts. I close my eyes trying to remember how I got here. Amicus, the trial of rhetoric. Yeah.
Rhetoric.
Rhetoric.
Okay.
The restaurant, being sick. Again, I lift my arm, though it's easier this time, and I look at the skin. It's covered in crusty, yellowish scabs, though they don't hurt.
Yuck.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling that the skin underneath is completely healed. I try to think again. I do remember throwing up on Cassius, a moment to remember, but after that, just terrible dreams.
Pretty wonderful for sure.
Did they heal me somehow? Is this flower thing part of it? I am feeling some of my strength returning, so I force myself into a sitting position, joints popping and muscles stiff.
Mm-hmm.
Still, with every movement, things get easier. I do get lightheaded, though, and I have to sit there for a moment, looking around again, wondering where Amicus is. Where's my wolfy boyfriend? He sounded so desperate and sad the last I heard of him. I need to show him that I'm okay now. At least I think I am. I slowly push myself up, listening to the gunshot cracks of my knees. I don't know, I never get that. My knees don't really...
You don't get that? I get that all the time.
I mean, sometimes I'll hear it.
It's like, pow! Oh. As
Well,
if
like-
on cue.
So I'll feel it pop, but I won't
Never loud enough
hear
to,
it.
yeah.
Like, my jaw pops all the time, but not enough to audibly hear it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's probably fine.
I mean, it's not supposed to do that, but mine does that too.
It's probably fine.
Probably fine.
It's fine. Sometimes my left arm goes numb, and I'm like, that's probably fine.
It's probably fine.
It's probably fine.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm still breathing.
Yeah. What do you need your left arm for anyway?
That's the way I look at it.
You're right-handed.
If I'm unhealthy, then I'm dead. And if I'm alive, then I'm healthy.
That I'm healthy. Right. There's enough health in my body to keep me moving.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, can't really argue with that.
Right? And if I hadn't used them for days, as if I haven't used them for days, I stand unsteadily in the center of the square, looking around at the circle of flowers. A transmutation circle, if you will. I'm startled when I turn and see a wolf behind me, but it's just a sculpture. A male wolf decked out in armor, both of his paws raised to the sky. He's got a bunch of flowers weaved around his wrists, and on his head too. I wait a few moments, listening for anything that might be nearby. All I hear are the insects around me. So I start to move towards the path that I know leads to the palace. Although I'm pretty sure I'm not dreaming now, this eerie scenario has me questioning that. The whole situation is surreal. All the things that I remember happening last feel so distant. despite spending all of my time on Adastra trying to be covert. Yes, covert.
Yeah, you're right.
I find myself longing to find someone, anyone really. I just need to know what happened. And pretty soon I do find someone. His back is to me, stooped over, or fur almost ghostly in the glow of the garden lights. The cat busies himself with some flowers, a pair of metal clippers in his paws. As I get closer, I can hear him humming just above the noise of his busy snipping. I'm just opening my mouth when I see his ears perk up. Cass, you do know I don't like these games. Alex turns to face me, a knowing smile on his lips. That quickly disappears the second he sees me, though, replaced by a look of complete shock.
I love this.
Whatever he was trying to say doesn't seem to want to come out, and instead he just stands there, gaping at me.
It's like just like an anime, just that
Yeah. Hey. I can barely talk, my voice rasping out like sandpaper on wood. I take a step forward, and that's when Alex finally reacts, jumping almost a foot into the air in a backwards motion, putting space between us as he yelps. What? What? How? He stutters and stumbles over his words. You got a notification.
That was me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What app is it?
Discord.
Aww. You don't silence your phone during the recordings. How rude.
I forgot to.
How rude.
It's been in my pocket the whole time.
It was sitting on the couch between us, actually.
Well, that's fine. I just hadn't to get
That was not in the pocket.
It was just shut up.
And you were doing the Wordle right at the beginning of this.
I not while we were recording. I did the hurdle, the Kingdom Hearts hurdle.
I've seen Alex flustered before, but never like this. And there's real fear in his eyes as he stumbles against some bushes.
How long have we been dead?
Apparently not at all. He was alive the whole time.
I guess.
He wasn't dead. I wonder if he's just going to take off running, but instead he stands there, quivering as he holds the clippers up in front of his chest, as if contemplating using them as a weapon. What's the name of the one guy? Clock Tower Man.
Oh yeah, from Clock Tower.
Yeah.
Just the scissors man.
Yeah. Well, he's just like
comes up for you.
Yeah.
He's so cool. He's great,
isn't he? They've never really ported those games, have they? They're just
No.
lost to time.
I mean, you can emulate them.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's no. You would think there would be a collection of the 3 games.
That would be pretty
I know
lit.
that there's technically 4. Shut up, guys.
No, it would be pretty lit, but, they're underground enough that I don't think they've ever found it worth doing. As popular as they are, I don't know if they ever...
It feels like a thing that you would just throw onto, like, a collection. Just, like, have the 3/4 games if you want.
Yeah, like, you would have had it on, like, the Wii U Virtual Console or something.
Right.
You know? That's what it makes me think of.
Yeah.
But we never got that.
It'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I do love... I've never been able to play them, but I watched the cutscenes of 3. Because they're, like, directed... Like, the cutscenes are directed by a film director.
Interesting.
And they're weird. Like, the actual, like, how they're directed is real weird.
Good.
They're neat. And then you find out that the entire thing was rotoscoped. Like, they motion captured all the animation.
I believe...
And, like, built some of the sets that, like...
Okay.
The motion capture, and you're just like, wow, someone had to do this shit. Like,
love that,
because those characters move. They like emote and do shit. It's kind of fun.
They doing it.
I wonder if he's whatever. I raise my hand, reassuringly. Hey, Alex, it's me. I cough a few times, trying to clear my throat. I see Alex's ears twitch at the sound as he slowly lowers the clippers, though he moves to the side away from the bush, giving himself a clear path to the palace. Marco, but how? He's staring at me like what he's seeing is impossible. How? What? I'm regaining my voice slowly but surely. What's happening? Alex finally seems to get a hold of himself, first slowly laying flat again as he eyes me, looking almost suspicious. I could ask you the same thing. This catches me off guard. Why? Well, Alex looks around before focusing on me again and tilting his head as if to You're just gonna bump into the thing.
I am just gonna bump it.
You're just gonna bop it,
They're not
twist it.
They're not gonna notice.
I feel like they would.
I don't think they will. It's fine.
How would they not notice? Doesn't it? It vibrate the whole thing.
It do vibrate the whole thing, but this is meant to absorb that kind of shock. So
Okay, so if I just start kicking,
I mean, there's like limits, but it's meant to at least dampen it, if not, like it wouldn't save it from an earthquake, but like
but
it's never mind.
okay. Alex looks around before focusing on me again, tilting his head as if to look at me from a different angle. You were dead. Dead? Well, not completely, but you were in a coma that we were told you would not wake from, so we just left you out to die.
Yep, it's fine.
Air you out, dry you, use you as...
Tan your hide.
Yeah.
Make you into a nice pair of boots for Cassius.
Oh yeah, and we can get some jerky out of it too.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice dried meat.
Dried meat.
Oh. I look down at myself as if to confirm that I am indeed alive and well. Yep. Aside from the patchy scabs all over my arms and legs, I feel okay. Aside from the grogginess. Grogginess.
Grog.
Grogu.
He's not here.
You can say that.
Grogu's not here.
Grogu could walk onto this screen right now and no one would notice. And then the Star Wars fans would go, look, it's Baby Yoda.
It's true. People still call him that, even though
God.
He's got a whole ass name.
Anytime I say Grogu, people look at me weird.
Like, who the hell is that?
And when I say Din,
yeah, people don't know.
Yeah.
They're like, but it's Mando.
Oh my God.
He's a Mandalorian. He's not the Mandalorian.
Oh my God. I thought the doctor healed me. Alex's ears perk. Doctor? We don't have doctors here. We don't have healthcare. I mean, I think they were a doctor. I was told when I was brought back here. Alex's eyes narrow. Amicus told you you were in a vegetative. You were vegetative before he arrived. How did you hear him? I don't know. I might have dreamed it. I was really out of it. If he were still conscious when he arrived, he should have been able to halt the damage because of the virus. Who was the doctor? With every passing second, I regain more and more of my wits, and Alex's demeanor is confusing me. He thought I was dead, and instead of being happy, I feel like he's interrogating me. That's also when I realize something else. Wait, you all think I'm dead? Well, not me anymore, obviously. And this is all very strange. How did you survive exactly? Now the cat is starting to annoy me, and I look past him towards the palace, the situation finally dawning on me. Where's Amicus? The cat is quiet for a moment, as if contemplating something, then quirks his head. I'm not sure. He's been here and there, though I haven't seen him for at least a day. I walk past the cat, toward the palace, realizing what sort of state the wolf might be in. Where are you going? I'm very happy to see that you are well. This is all very sudden and unexpected. I ignore Alex, and not really in the mood to figure out why he's acting the way he is.
'Cause he's a snitch.
What makes you think that?
He's a snitchy little bitch.
No, he's a cute cat boy.
He's gonna get some
That
stitches.
fits in a cup.
He does fit himself in a cup.
Fits in a cup. He's making me feel like I'm still dreaming. So I walk quickly, and I'm relieved that he doesn't follow me. Okay. The wave of cool air hits me as I enter the palace is a welcome feeling, and I find myself grateful to be back. Despite having apparently been here the whole time, it really does feel like I've been away for weeks. You might have been. I pick up the pace and I head towards Amicus's room, practically jogging. I have to let him know that I'm okay. The short distance to his room seems like it took longer than ever has before, and I'm glad that I don't run into anyone else on the way. The interaction with Alex was weird, and I don't need a repeat of that right now. I finally make it to the door, and I immediately hear muffled chattering behind it. I don't hesitate though, and I press my hand to the panel. The door slides open, and instead of the usual blast of even colder air I would often get from Amicus's room, it's stuffy, warm, and the smell is a bit musky. The lights are dimmed, and my heart sinks when I see the empty bed. I linger in the doorway though, fetching something I'm feeling off. The droning chatter is calm, giving what sounds like a monologue on the history of the past emperor. I see wine bottles too, mostly bunched together on top of the bedside table, but there are also a few lying here and there on the floor. Amicus? I call out, starting to become afraid of what I might find. I take a few tentative steps into the room, and I hear a loud snore, and instantly the worry dripping on my chest.
That's the wrong pronunciation of that letter for that word.
Wait.
It's
Wait, no, I can get this.
it's not a just sound.
It's always a just sound.
What's the other sound that one makes? Josh.
Gripping.
There you go.
Yes. We got there.
Oh, boy. We did, I guess. But at what cost?
No, the dripping my chest starts to release.
The dripping.
Yeah.
The
I
dripping.
recognize that sound anywhere. You know what? I think we might have to stop here.
Are you sure? You sure?
For my sanity.
Okay. I can see it's getting a little harder.
What?
I mean, I'm fine. I've caught my wind. I go through waves. I go with the flow.
I like to think of it as it's just more entertaining for the viewer, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's pure entertainment for them, hopefully.
Yeah, it's all intentional.
Yeah, this is all scripted.
Wink.
These are scripted, by the way.
Completely.
All the jokes, everything, it's all scripted.
Yeah, nothing off the cuff.
Yeah.
We spend days writing.
Weeks even.
Weeks even. We've got the next 2 years.
Do you know how long it takes to come up with how to do these mispronunciations? Weeks.
What's the optimal mispronunciation? How can I fuck this word up so bad that I can say this word underwear read as almond?
Oh, we'll see you around, everyone.